videos. Today I just want to do one quick video and focus on a skincare product.
This is way overdue.
So I won this giveaway from Jurlique Instagram a couple of months ago. I know I'm late, but they sent me in the mail. I made sure to keep it unopened, do an unboxing with you guys, and okay. I was really surprised by the packaging. It was so pretty. It came in this like rose gold container, which Lord.
It actually didn't just come in this, it came in a box, and then they put it in to make sure that it's like well protected. And yeah, so you don't have to worry. They just wanted to be extra, put this rose gold container. And it is some type of bubble wrap inside, so you can make sure that everything you get is going to be well protected, considering that a lot of their products have really beautiful glass type of packaging. So I understand.
Well, here's what the box looks like. It's pretty big. It says Rosewater Balancing Mist Intense Deluxe Edition.
And wow, it just feels so luxurious. Let's open it. Okay, upon opening it, well, it got really bright. Upon opening it, you can already smell it. So the word intense, they're not joking. The smell is just, ooh, look at this. Okay, this is just, I don't know anyone who does naturals / luxury as good as Jurlique.
Look at this packaging. Can you hear it? It's glass. Let's talk a little bit about Jurlique. This is just what I know when I used to work from Sephora, so like don't kill me if I'm totally wrong.
And if you work for Jurlique or you know more, then please do message me and educate me, because I would love to learn.
One of the reps that educated me when I was working at Sephora, she told me that Jurlique is an all-natural brand. They are from Australia. They have their own farm, roses and stuff like that, and they don't like to use parabens, phthalates, sulfates, anything harmful for the skin. The fragrances that you will smell is completely natural. Everything is actually from the essential oils or the petals themselves, and they do use
a crazy ton of these ingredients to produce the smell that they have, so don't think that it's artificial.
Another thing about Jurlique is that they like to change their packaging a lot for their limited edition Rosewater spray.
I know their Rosewater Balancing Mist is their bestseller, and then they make a limited edition that's intense version that they kind of revamp almost every year, I think, because from the last time I saw this, it's like changed packaging multiple times. It's like a gradient style, and it was kind of see-through, and then the year after it was like kind of matte, and now it has this like glossy type of finish.
And there are some differences between the intense edition and the original versions, their bestseller.
So back when I worked at Sephora, this is what they gave me. See that like matte type of finish? That's what it was like at the time.
What? I'm gonna just post a picture of what it looks like, okay, right here.
So let's talk a little bit about the difference between the two so you know which one to go for and buy. So the original Rosewater Balancing Mist
is their bestseller. They said that it leaves the skin toned and refreshed. It's really for all skin types, helps with dry skin and hydration. The scent is rose, like the name says.
118% clinically proven to have instant hydration for your skin. 89% of the people they tested said their skin looked refreshed with a natural glow. 89% also found it refreshed and that it softened their skin. 85% said their skin felt refreshed and re-energized.
Why are they using refresh too much?
81% said their skin felt prepared for the rest of their skincare ritual.
Just remember, you can use this as a toner. That's why it's called Balancing Mist. It helps like restore your skin's pH balance, and you can also use it to keep hydrating throughout the day.
It is getting so hot, I'm gonna need to use this. And I would love to spray this for you, but I ran out.
It's a bestseller thanks to its naturally uplifting scent and instantly hydrating effect on the skin. It's bursting with extracts of organically grown Rosa gallica flower. That's that specific rose that they use for the Rosewater Balancing Mist.
Other ingredients that they have:
Jurlique rose the flower extract, the marshmallow root extract, and aloe vera leaf extract, which acts kind of like a fire hydrant to help calm down your skin, especially when it turns red and all that heat and irritation. So just some good stuff, okay?
I really wish I had some left over so I could spritz it, but I do promise that the smell is amazing.
I honestly believe it's so much better and much more stronger than the fresh rose floral toner / mist, because that one was just really weak for me. It's just like barely there, and this one was so strong. And then when I tried the intense deluxe version, I was like, whoa, it just multiplied this times like 10. So you do have options on the sizes that you purchase. You can get this in 50 milliliters, which is $32. a little bit bigger than this size, because remember, this is the sample size that I have, or you can get it in 100 milliliters, which is $42. Obviously, that's the better deal. For $10 more, you get double the size. With the Deluxe, they're like go hard or go home, which is why they bump up everything, including the size. This is 200 milliliters.
This is seriously a great test for me because it is so hot. I'm sweating. Not sure if you can see it, but my pores are like going crazy. Time for me to test this new Jurlique Deluxe edition. I have not used this at all. As you can see, I unboxed it with you. I did use the previous ones,
so I'm sure it's gonna be just as amazing.
The main difference between the original and their deluxe version is that they just go hard on this one.
They use one type of rose for this original mist, and this one they used 4 different roses. So you can just imagine.
That is why when I opened the box, I could already like smell the roses. Your face will just be a walking rose. Like seriously, your hubby will like totally fall in love with you. Usually when you have a new product, you have to spray it a couple times before it comes out. Anytime now. Oh god, this would be so embarrassing if I got a defect. And it's like already 3 months late for me to ask them.
Okay, there. I got so nervous because I was like, that would be horrible if I won this giveaway only to feel like, yeah, it doesn't work. Boo, sucks for you.
There. Oh, I can already smell it. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna put it straight to my face.
Wow. I probably overdid it and sprayed it a little too much.
But then again, I'm a pregnant woman who is like overheating right now.
Let's talk a little. My face is a little wet.
Whenever I do these mists, I just like, I kind of go hard, but not to the point that it's dripping, you know? Although I almost made it there.
Okay, the smell
Will blow you away. You immediately know that it is so much stronger than the original. I remember from the rep a long time ago, she told me that the original used 1 type of petal, and then the intense versions, they do 5 different types of petals. But when I checked online, it says 4 different types of petals. So we're gonna go with what it says online right now. Maybe they just changed things from before. An intense rose scented mist powered by 4 unique roses that hydrates and refreshes. Again, all skin types, literally similar thing as the original, just revamped to give you better and stronger.
One thing that they added on to here, because that it helps uplift your mood and relaxes your mind. Which, I mean, when you have something as luxurious as this, it better uplift your mood.
Empowered by the petals of 4 unique roses with a naturally intense and uplifting fragrance. Feel the hydration and intense rose sensation. I feel it, girl. I feel it. So, it still has the same Rosa gallica flower extract from the original and the same marshmallow root extract, but it added the 3 other roses: Rosa canina fruit extract, Hibiscus rosa sinensis extract, Rosa centifolia extract, and Rosa multiflora fruit extract. And still the aloe from the other one, grapefruit seed extract, and yeah, natural essential oils.
It only comes in one size, which is the 200 milliliters. When they do the intense deluxe editions, it's go hard or go home. They don't do different sizes. You can see, you can feel it. It's much heavier, and you better get it because when they run out, they run out. It's kind of like a collector's thing where you get to keep the packaging. You can put more stuff in it, whatever DIY rose mist you want to do.
I feel like, you see what I'm saying? Okay, the thing I sprayed earlier has dried now, and now I just have that really pretty glow. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it.
So for 200 milliliters, it is $69. A little bit pricier than the other one, but I mean, I think it's worth it. For the smell, the luxury, and just like that feeling, oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, I don't know why it's red. I think I scratched myself earlier when I was trying to move this, and yeah, I have really sensitive skin. But I promise it's not the products, because I've used Jurlique for like the longest time, and I've always been a fan of them. Overall thoughts, I love them both. I always love the Deluxe Intense version because I feel like it's just so worth it.
And the rep always told me, like, think of thousands of roses being put into the original, but that's just one type of rose. Now think of thousands and thousands of roses of 4 or 5 different types, just to give a multi-dimensional experience with their intense deluxe version. So do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. If you have the money, like, go for it.
If you like luxury, if you're all into natural, you love roses.
Would I be using this all the time? Probably not, because I'm not like banking like that, okay? So I probably would like use this
when I'm having like a special event and I just want to feel usually. Then I'll spritz it on. But other than that, I do have other options for hydrating mist that I like to do throughout the day that keeps my skin hydrated, sets my makeup and all that are still skincare focused, not really as much on makeup side. And yeah, I can give those guys to you as options. I was just wanting to review this because I had received this and I hadn't opened it yet. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can say but just good stuff for this brand. So if you can afford it, definitely try it. And they have so many other products that I believe are amazing. I know I've tried their calendula calming stuff, herbal recovery serum. I have been wanting to try their Nutri-Define. I've always known about it, I just didn't get to try it yet because it's a little bit pricey and I didn't get that in gratis. I know that they're a company that likes to be clean and natural, and you know, when you're pregnant, that's really something you like to focus on. Luxury to still give you that girly feeling, and they also like to deliver results. So I like them, I believe in them. I wish I'll get to try more.
So I also bought the lavender mist from them last year, which I haven't opened.
We'll just do a separate video on it that you can click right after if you're finished with this. So
one thing I almost forgot and wanted to add is your spraying technique. This is very important with mist. Not all mists are the same. They have different like aerosol power, holes, and how much water they spritz out, how fine it is, what size, and how far it goes. So you really kind of have to play with your mist and find out how it works. For the first time, you kind of just go a little bit away, or if you want, you could just start off in your hand so you know what distance to start with and what it feels like. That way you don't just spritz it and it ends up like making you
drip all over. You know what I'm saying? So get a feel for it, and once you kind of know, you'll kind of memorize it depending on the mist that you're using. I know with my Caudalie mist, I've already memorized like the specific distance and the difference in both. With this one, it is gonna leave you dripping if you're a little bit close, so you don't want to be too close. I think like a good distance is probably over here. And you can always like adjust your face. Like if you feel like within the first spray, oh well, that was too much, you can like just go a little bit further. It's a dance, okay? That's what it is. If you feel like you're not getting too much like the Tatcha mist, it is very fine and it doesn't go shoot out as far, so you kind of have to have that like really close by. Yeah, just make sure that you're trying it out, not doing it for the first time on a special event and ending up having to do your whole makeup all over again. So yeah, get to know your mist. And I don't think I have much more to say.
Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I know I ended up saying a lot because I am passionate about Jurlique. I really do love them. This is totally not paid. If you have any other questions, comments, thoughts, you didn't like it, let me know down below. And yeah.
I should do like a goodbye video, like since I have a fan here anyway. It's like commercial. Let's try this. Put the fan on. I should be like, I do this.
I love the feeling of roses. The sensation.
I got stuck. Oh, I loved it. Bye.